Hello, readers! Welcome to another edition of Cozy Corner Read Aloud. I am so glad you are here. I am your host, Glenda Francis. I'm an educator and a life coach, and of course, my friends are here with me. Today's edition is bittersweet because it is the final installment of our Cozy Corner Read Aloud, and we're going out flying and soaring. Are you ready to let your spirit soar? Today's selection is Wings by the wonderful writer and illustrator Christopher Myers. And we are focusing on letting your spirit soar. I'm going to go ahead and don my glasses. Wings by Christopher Myers. Christopher Myers uses collage illustrations, and I just think they're absolutely stunning and beautiful. So we're going to go ahead and linger on some of those illustrations. Let's get started, shall we? Look at that strange boy. Everyone from the neighborhood is pointing fingers and watching the sky. How is he doing that? They stretch their necks and shake their heads. Icarus Jackson, a new boy on my block, is flying above the rooftops. He is swooping and diving, looping past people's windows and over the crowd. I don't think he's strange. Icarus Jackson, the flyboy, came to my school last Thursday. His long, strong, proud wings followed wherever he went. The whole school was staring eyes and wagging tongues. They whispered about his wings and his hair and his shoes, like they whisper about how quiet I am. Our teacher complained that the other kids couldn't help but gawk and stare. He said that Icarus's wings blocked the blackboard and made it hard for students to pay attention. I wonder if that's the kind of thing a teacher should be saying to a student. The teacher told Icarus to leave class until he could figure out what to do with his wings. He left the room quietly, dragging his feathers behind him. One boy snickered. Whoa. What just happened here? What role did the teacher play in impacting Icarus Jackson's perception of himself? At recess, the snicker grew into a giggle and spread across the playground. Soon all the kids were laughing at Icarus Jackson's useless wings. I thought that if he flew just once, everyone would stop laughing. Icarus looked up, flapped his wings a couple of times, then jumped into the air. He swept through the schoolyard like a slow motion instant replay. but the other kids were not impressed. One girl grabbed the basketball. A boy stuffed the handball in his pocket. Somebody nagged, "Nobody likes a show-off." What must Icarus Jackson be feeling? Their words sent Icarus drifting into the sky, away from the glaring eyes and the pointing fingers. I waited for them to point back at me as I watched Icarus float farther and farther away. Walking home from school, I knew how he felt, how lonely he must be. Maybe I should have said something to those mean kids. I ran through the streets with my eyes to the sky, searching the clouds for Icarus. He struggled to stay in the air. His wings drooped and his head hung low. He landed heavily on the edge of a building and sat with the pigeons. Pigeons don't make fun of people. A policeman passing by blew his whistle. "You with the wings, come down here. Stay yourself on the ground. You'll get in trouble. You'll get hurt." It seemed to me Icarus was already in trouble and hurt. Could the policeman put him in jail for flying, for being too different? When the neighborhood kids saw the policeman yelling at him, they exploded with laughter. Icarus dropped to the ground. "Stop!" I cried. "Leave him alone!" And they did. Whoa. I called to Icarus, and he sailed closer to me. I told him what someone should have long ago. "I think your flying is beautiful." For the first time, I saw Icarus smile. At that moment, I forgot about the kids who laughed at him and me. I was just glad that Icarus had found his wings again. Let your spirit soar. wings. The story was narrated by an unnamed little girl. What do you think she learned as she silently observed Icarus Jackson? I'll give you some time to think about it. Well, all right. Here's something I think that she learned. I think she learned that if she didn't use her voice to speak up for Icarus Jackson, that she would be agreeing with all of the mean things that people were saying about him. I think she learned that even though she was shy and was quiet and didn't like to speak, I think she learned that she could have the courage to speak up and make a difference in Icarus Jackson's life. We all have a role to play in making our world kinder, more beautiful, and just for all of us to live in. It has been my absolute pleasure these past few weeks sharing the Cozy Corner Read Aloud series with you. I hope you've enjoyed listening to the stories as much as I have enjoyed reading them aloud to you. And more importantly, I hope that you have learned that you too have the power to make the changes, the kinds of changes you want for yourself in your life, and to make our world the kind of world that is just and kind and beautiful for us all. Continue to find your cozy corner and get lost in the magic of a good book. Keep reading, stay curious, and one last time with me, and reach beyond the stars. This has been Glenda Francis for Cozy Corner Read Aloud, signing off. Take care, my friends. Be well. Bye-bye.